Hello everyone. For this video I'm going to go through all of the hognoses that we currently have, so you'll get finally a complete update of all of the breeder hognoses, the holdbacks, some of the hatchlings that we've purchased, basically everything that I have in our collection as of today. To start, I also want to mention these two nice little racks that we recently got. The first one here is a V18 rack. This was a custom built rack. We actually purchased it used a couple of months ago and it was wired for heat tape. I pulled it apart and modified it so now it is wired for heat cable. It's all belly heat, which is pretty cool. Heat cable I just feel a little bit more comfortable with at this point, especially for this rack just because it's wood. The one next to it can be purchased at Reptile Basics. It'll set you back about $400 new, but this is their hatchling rack. And these tubs are each 2 inches by 3 inches by probably about 12 inches deep. So perfect for little hatchling shoestring snakes. There's no way a little hognose or corn snake or king snake or anything is going to get out of here. As you can see, there's practically no gap. So this is going to be very nice to have. This is holds 64 hatchlings. Pretty cool. On to the snakes. I'll give you a quick tour. These aren't all labeled, and since I'm not the primary caretaker, I'll do my best to make sure that I'm telling you exactly what's in each tub. We'll see how this goes. First up is our extreme red albino conda, who is in shed, so he's not really showing off his extreme redness right now. He's just on the cusp of being breeder size, and we didn't cool him, but I think that we're going to try him out with a female or two just to see if he can perform it all for us this season. Next, our crown jewel this year is our Arctic boy. Again, he's large enough to breed, but he wasn't large enough when we put everyone down in cooling, so he did not get cooled this season. However, we are going to try putting him with a female or two just to see if we get anything out of him. High hopes. We'll see how it goes. My favorite breeder of all, he's not much to look at, but he is the father of pretty much every single anaconda hatchling that we've produced thus far. He is an amazing boy, throws out a great variable patterns of just all kinds of anaconda youngsters. Really like this guy a lot. I've got a male het snow here. So far we have not used him for breeding. He's kind of a backup boy. We'll see how it goes this season. Maybe he'll get a girlfriend finally. My personal favorite, this kid right here. He's our holdback from last season, and he was cooled and is ready to go. He's actually already been paired and shows that he's willing and ready, so he may get more than one girlfriend this year. We'll see. This is the Snow's father. He also is going to have another pairing hopefully this season. We'll see how he does. He wasn't very enthusiastic last season. Hopefully he's feeling better this season and maybe we get more offspring from him. Let's see. Nobody in here? I thought there was, but looks like, oh, we've already got this one paired up, I believe. We've got a hypo here. This is the on loan, on a breeder loan. We've got, I believe we're going to be putting him with a normal female and see if we can't produce some het hypos this season. This is our holdback from 2015. I liked her a lot. She's an anaconda, but her dorsal pattern tends to kind of bleed into itself. It's kind of interesting. We're hoping that we can enhance this pattern in future generations. We'll see how it goes. Be aware for some snake porn. We've got a male albino tiger in here with a female het albino, hoping to produce some tigerish pattern offspring. We'll leave them to it. Toffee Belly from Brent Bumgardner. Got big plans for her in the future. We got her right before we put the adults down for cooling, and she was still in quarantine, so unfortunately she was not cooled this past season. We may or may not try putting a male in with her and see if anything happens. Who is this? Ah, yes, this is a double het snow. Big enough to breed. Probably going to be putting her with the snow that you saw a minute ago. Ever in a good mood. You think I'd get used to that after this long. We've got a purple Conda het albino. A little beauty. Again, large enough to breed. Gonna hopefully be put with something nice this season. Probably an albino. On to the little ones. First up is our little Toffee Conda. This is another 2015 hatchling, much smaller than the 2015 hatchling that we produced. This is actually one that we purchased. Hopefully she'll be big enough, if not next year, the year after, to make some, we'll see, maybe some Super Conda toffee bellies. That would be pretty cool. This is a purple Conda that we picked up from Dan Kroll in shed right now, so not showing that nice vibrant purple color at the moment. You can sort of see it there. Big plans for her as well once she gets breeder size. This is one of our holdbacks. It's a normal female, hopefully, there we go, camera focus. We held this one back just because it's a nice red color, and I don't have a whole lot of just normal females right now, but this one will probably be paired to an albino in the future. Here we are, yet another holdback. This is your more classic Conda pattern. Like this one because it's more of a maroon, a deeper red, not so much with the extreme red color, but more of a brick, rich, dark red. Want to see if I can't produce more offspring with that color shade. Unfortunately, it's coming off as just brown in this lighting here, but under natural light and during the day, it's actually quite a lovely, rich color. In a very good mood tonight, as you can tell. This one is supposedly, I'm not familiar with the Woma gene. She was actually a Craigslist pickup. Apparently she's a Cascade locality, het Woma gene, or has a Woma gene in her. Again, not 100% sure, gonna have to do a little bit of research on her. Very pretty, got a little bit of a yellowish hue to her. Looking forward to her getting up to breeder size, mostly because we have a male, and he is a Cascade locality as well, and he is a looker. He came from the same purchase that that female did off of Craigslist. He looks like an anery, although we were told that he's not, so that's going to be interesting to find out. What's really cool about him, if I can pull his face out here, he's got a reduced pattern on his face. I don't know if you can tell there, but he really doesn't have much of a mask. Again, this is something that we're looking forward to working with. We'd like to see if it's heritable at all. Big plans for this kid. Alrighty, on to the big girls. First up is our big female Conda. You may remember her from a previous video last season when she ate her boyfriend, who was our extreme red albino Conda. We've since, as you've seen, gotten a replacement. She will be going to the Arctic this season, and it's going to be supervised visits only to prevent any eating of her mate. She's going into shed right now as well. het albino female. We're going to be putting one of the albino boys to her to try and prove her out this season. Annery het albino. She's our snowmaker. See if we can't get more out of her this season as well. Big het snow female. Again, we'll either, if the snow might breed her, otherwise we may put in either the albino het snow or the normal double het snow that has not had a mate yet. We'll see how things go. And I'm gonna get my step stool here. Getting a little short for this. Okay. This is our first anaconda holdback. Very pretty girl, and she will probably be going to, I don't know, maybe the toffee or something, the hypo possibly. Haven't made up my mind yet, but she was too pretty to sell, so she's finally breeder size. We'll see what we can put with her and see if we can't get some equally beautiful babies from her this season. We've also got our nice big toffee girl, always hungry. She literally had a mouse 2 hours ago, but still wants food. Probably gonna put her with, maybe make some het toffees this season. Might put the conda with her, make some het toffee condas. We'll see. She's a little bit hard to control. Hopefully she'll go back in her tub without opening her mouth at me. Let's see. In you go. Okay. First time I shot this video, that did not go so well. And our pretty albino girl. This is going to be her first season breeding for us as well. Hopefully we get some good het albino babies from her. Possibly some albinos. Going to try and prove out one of our het albino males for the first time. He was possibly het, so we'll see. That's it for the hognoses that we have. We will keep everyone updated as eggs are laid and babies are hatching. Give you a quick peek at my indigo, since she is my pride and joy, and she's grown so much this last year. There's my pretty girl. Hungry as always. Thanks for watching, guys. Keep in touch next month. Like I said, we'll keep you all updated. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us. Facebook, you can message us here. Thanks for watching.